guys, it's that time of night again, and yeah, I'm not looking too glam today, but I don't care. I'm just here to paint, and hopefully you'll be looking at that, not at me. If you're on replay, thank you so much for joining us and taking part, and I hope you enjoyed last night. When I look back, we had lots and lots of really lovely positive comments. And when I got up this morning, all I wanted to do was crack on and do a little bit more painting. So that's what I did first thing when I got up this morning, was do a bit more. I think you'll notice that I've put some red in. Hi Tina, thank you for joining me. Hopefully Amanda will hop on in a minute and we'll get her in as well. I'm just hanging on and chatting the breeze while we're waiting. So I realised that I'd made a very childish error in that I hadn't got up and looked from a distance at my picture. And if you go back to the end of the last video and look a bit closer, the bottom of the chin was much further down and that lip was a lot further down as well. It was wrong, and as soon as I moved and stood up after the live yesterday, I could see it glaring at me, so I had to get back on this morning to sort it out. It wasn't anything that wasn't fixable, it was just really annoying. It's like you and me today, Tina. Amanda's just hopped on as I said it. Alright, I'm adding you, Amanda. Oh. This house is either one way or the other. The heating now, it's absolutely sweltering.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, hello darling. You all right?
Yeah. There we
Good.
are. Turn around.
Yeah, I got the notification and then I pressed something and it all went a bit hideous. So
Hi Georgia, thank you for joining us. I bet there's
how is everybody this evening?
Yeah, I bet there's painting being going on in Georgia's house.
Oh, I bet. She never stops.
Yeah, I had to do a bit of fixing, Georgia and Amanda, because as soon as I got up from my picture and put it down, I took it into the lounge to show it off to hubby, and it was glaringly obvious as soon as I looked at it that the chin was right down here and the bottom lip was right down here, and it was all out of proportion, and it's a real rookie mistake not to get up and look at it from a distance. But
yes,
of course I was full on here in front of me, and the angle that I was on, it looked fine. But so I had to get up this morning, having looked at it all last night, because I didn't move it from the lounge, which I should have. It left me sleepless.
Sleepless in Seattle.
So Amanda and I were supposed to be going out today, but it's absolutely pouring with rain.
Oh, horrid.
And she messaged me. Plus I've also got man flu going on here. I've got two men down.
I heard, yes.
And, yeah,
How are the boys?
Amanda said, shall we leave it? And I was like, yes, because I want to paint.
Yes. It was no day to be out in town.
No.
We were in we had planned to go to town for a very secret operation.
Yeah. We'll call it Operation Nada.
Operation Nada. I like that.
Bring your camera down just a little bit. It's a little bit too high. That's it. That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm sort of sitting in front of it. Yeah, I've been getting on okay with this. There's a few problems I'd had with it as well, proportion wise. I realised that my painting with Nancy technique was okay, but I'd kind of got, my nose wasn't long enough and my mouth was a bit high up. So now I'm trying to do her so she's not sort of looking at you like this, she's looking at you a bit like that. Do you see less of that nose?
Right, okay.
So I've cheated a bit.
So you've got to put a lot of dark down here. Her mouth looks really big, I have to say.
Her mouth is huge, but I wanted it to be like the focal point.
She's got lush lips.
Yeah, she has, hasn't she? I'd kill for those lips. Kind of what I want to do tonight, is do a few touch-ups around here. I want to give her some sort of image of eyelashes.
Yeah.
And I want to sort her brows. And I was looking, I went to the local pharmacy looking for you know, eyebrow combs and brushes.
Yeah.
And they'd sold out completely. So I couldn't get one of those. And I must have thrown mine away because I always use a toothbrush when I'm sort of, you know, taming my eyebrows. But I did find this. Now this, yeah, I know.
I've never done that in my life.
It was like just an old toothbrush, and it's great for taming your brows. Anyway, I found this, which is a kind of a short tooth comb for, I think it was originally for running like streaks or hair dye or something through your hair, and they're obviously saved it. So, but it's got these little bristles on them, and I thought that might work for, you know, just tidying her brows.
She's not a makeup doll.
No, but she needs to look lush, doesn't she? You know, she's on show. And then I'm going to go in with some splatter, and I'm going to use the pipettes.
Oh, yes, look, I'm prepared.
Yes, I'm prepared too. I haven't put my colours in yet.
I've mixed.
But I've got 4 of these jars, so they've got a little bit of water in, and then I'm going to put the colours in that I need.
I'm excited.
So I'm going to go with a black, a white, a red, just around the mouth area, and a lot of yellow.
Yeah, I've got the same, but not the yellow. I've just got the 3.
Yeah.
I was owned and odd, but that's what I've left with. And I'm a bit scared of it, to be honest, because we've used them before and we know they run all over the place. And we know that the video that we got this thing from made it just look really easy, and it just wasn't quite as easy as
I found, because I when I was doing the background to this, I used pipettes and didn't water them down, didn't water the paint down. So I did find it tricky. So this time I'm going to get them quite runny so that they run the full length of.
Yeah. It's just you run the risk of ruining all the perfect work you've done, don't you?
I know. So, well, certainly for the black and the yellow, I'm going to do that. The red and the white, I might keep it a bit thicker just to go sort of so too runny. I don't know. I'm just going to make it up as I go.
Wow, we had lots of good feedback.
Didn't we?
Lots of people seem to enjoy it. I will take this opportunity to bring up only the once, and I don't want to go on about it, but I guess in the UK we call them trolls. We had a troll on the site making really negative, mean
I know, what does she mean?
Very mean comments. I don't like it.
There was no need for it.
I've blocked her and removed the comment. If you don't want to watch us, turn us off.
Yeah, quite frankly.
When people are working really hard to share what they do and enjoy what they do, and lots of work and preparation and all the rest of it, I just think it's really not called for.
No, if we're not your bag, you know,
that's fine.
Somewhere else.
Move on. Because we are real people and we do have feelings, and you know, I think there's a lot of anonymity on the online, where you just write what you think and you don't really think about how that's going to be received by people that are working hard.
Absolutely. It's easy to hide, isn't it?
That's that. Moving on. Not giving it any more airtime.
And the thing is, you know, well, I was just going to say, when you put yourselves out here like we do, I guess you're kind of inviting people, but, you know, it's rude. It's just impolite.
Well, and not everyone's going to love us, and I get that.
No, exactly.
But move on. And to be fair, it isn't just you. I know that all of my fellow painters have had it at some time or another. We really have, and that's what just makes me so cross. Because
it's going to happen.
Malia and I had it the other week as well in one of the groups, and it's, you know, it was dealt with quickly and swiftly, and it's fine. But yeah, it's just so not necessary. Oh,
Right. I'll stop sending you rude messages then.
yeah, because I've written them out and I've put them all in a black book. You know you've made it big when you have trolls on your videos. Fact,
I
can't
know.
poetry.
What?
I know, isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that is? Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, a year or so ago, a comment like that would have floored me for a week. It really would have made me feel like I was rubbish and not worthy, and that nobody wanted to watch me, and I'd have really second doubted myself. And I know lots of my colleagues have felt exactly the same by those comments, and it, you know, now it's big enough just to rise above it. But oh, yes. But thank you. Thank you for your kind.
On top of that, we had hundreds of wonderful comments.
Yes. So I'm just trying to put a bit of detail, a little bit more detail into her hair, making some thinner strokes. And I just, every time I put a strong colour in, a solid colour, I kind of like going back in with just water. That's how I've created all of this blending, is I start with a solid colour and then sweep it through with literally just water, but it spreads it and blends it more. Just like that. But that's how I've got all this graduation going on her lips. Was exactly the same. If I wanted it a bit darker, I don't necessarily want a big black splodge, so I put a little bit of black on, and here I'm putting a little bit of red on to blend that area, and then I will use the water, and I keep using, unlike Manda who uses her trousers, I've got a bit of cloth here that I keep like just cleaning the brush up because I don't want it wet with water. I don't want to stain the water, but then I use the clear water to blend it all in, so it really looks quite natural that the lips have hit the light. And then I
not just my trousers I use. It's...
Yeah, we don't want to know.
just my general attire.
So I've gone back in on the top half with a bit of white now. So I did a bit of dark at the bottom half and now a bit of white, but you couldn't really see either because they just blended in gradually. I love this strip here.
I love that. I mean, you couldn't have planned it better.
I know, and I didn't plan it, particularly around the face, to be honest. I was just going with the video, but it's
just the natural highlight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the perfect place for it. So I need, this is quite a solid change here, and I want to blend this. I've got a bit of red in there now, look. Good grief. Just wipe it off on a cloth, look. Right, it's not a crisis.
Well, I'm kind of liking this for the eyebrows, but I feel that she needs probably a trip to the salon very shortly. I don't know whether you can see it very clearly there, but she's getting a real nice shape.
Did you put her lipstick on with a lip brush? That's what I want to know.
Yes. Oh, yes, she's a professional. She would have done.
Did you put foundation on it first and blot it?
Yes.
And all those 1,000,001 stages you told me I had to go through.
Oh dear, I think I might have OD'd on the brows now. That's typical of me. I go in and I go all feisty.
Oh,
but I don't think you can see that too well.
It looks alright from here.
Good. This is the thing with mine, it's so big and I'm working so close up on it that, like you said, you need to stand back. I really need to stand back on this to be able to see it, because when I'm close up I just think, oh, that's a mess. But you know, when I stand back a few meters, it looks great.
Do you know, when we have our gallery in my shop, because we're aiming to use the wall space and create a proper gallery, we'll have an opening day and everything to come down. I think it would be really cool, because at the moment I have got quite a lot of wall space that doesn't get used to full potential, and I thought we could turn that into our gallery, and that would be really cool. But what we'll have to do is like have a viewing box by the door, like taped out, furthest point from the wall, and say you can't step any closer to the wall.
Yeah, you can only view it from 20 meters away.
From a distance, it looks really good.
Now, I'm not getting my doctor thing on here, but I wanted to do some splatter, but with my fingers. I want to do some finger splatter. So that's why I'm equipped with the
Oh, the glove.
Yes.
We're not going for an internal.
You shan't feel a thing. Now, bend over and touch your toes.
Yeah.
Right, I need my wand. So I'm going to splatter with chalk paint because it's a lot easier than acrylic.
Yeah, it's thinner, isn't it?
Yeah, so this I've not done this before with my fingers, so you know.
Stand back.
Stand back. God, this could go. Woo! Hey, I like it.
Come on, let's see. You're standing right in the way. Do it. Do it while we're
Can't see
watching.
it from that distance, can you?
Do it while we're watching.
Yes, mother. Did you get that?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm just going to wipe it down my
Another class
trousers.
on this. Loving watching these ladies. Great pages. I can certainly do another class on this. We can go do it again. I've already been.
Who was that?
The Purple Page is asking if we are going to be doing another class on this, and we certainly can. We've had a lot of fun with it. I've been looking up.
Jennifer, if you want it, we will deliver it.
Yeah, I've been looking up lots of ideas. I want to do. This is another thing Amanda hasn't done before, but I used to do an awful lot of mixed media canvases, tearing up bits of paper, and using, you'll love it, Amanda, because lots of texture. I used to mash up eggshells and
it looks great, I have to say.
Stick it on the canvas and get really messy and get really organic with it. And I used to do a lot of that. And so, yeah, I just want to have a share with you all my lovely old treasured art memories, really. one at a time.
Do you know what? I'm getting this all over my beautifully sanded and varnished wooden floors.
Yeah, but it's looking good, isn't it?
but it's looking good. Yes, the floors don't. But the way I see it is, it kind of chips off. You know, if you don't rub it, if you just leave it in its splats, it's quite easy to sort of chip off, isn't it?
Good old what should you call it? Nail brush.
I'll get a Stanley blade on it. Trouble is, I did the same thing in black and in red, actually, funnily enough. You know, I'm a mucky painter. So I'm standing here and there's dried black and red. It looks like blood.
Oh dear.
Beneath my feet. And I did stand in those. And I did trail it around. I can't help it. I am mucky. Ooh, going in with the black.
Right, I really like her. I'm really scared of doing these drips, but I really want to. And then I might go back. So I'm going to show you guys these pipettes. I got these on Amazon. I got a whole bag. Malia calls them turkey basters, but I don't eat turkey.
They're like for very small turkeys.
Yeah, I imagine a turkey baster is much
maybe
better.
for quail. Quail basters.
Okay, so I've got some black and some.
I've got it on the curtains.
And some water and some white. So I started with like 2 teaspoons of colour, and then went in with just a tiny bit of water, like what Amanda just showed on the at the beginning. So I'm gonna, obviously I don't want to run it all the way down the centre, but you just squeeze it up, and you can see I have tried it neat, and it was too thick. It just,
too gloopy, isn't it? You need water with it.
It kind of got gunked up at the entrance, but then watch this. This is just got shakes now. Come on.
That's normally my game.
I know. Because this has got to run, so we've got to keep adding. That's it. How cool is that? Oh my god.
I think I've already put too much water in mine. I'm just going to get some. Oh, I've got a little spoon here. All right.
Manda.
Yeah.
I'm having a 7.
That good.
That good. I wanted something to cover up these, you know, break up these colours, because obviously we've covered it up elsewhere. But I'm loving that.
I've got too much water
And I
in
might
here.
even just squirt a little bit of water up to just help that along its way. Yeah, I just literally added a bit of fresh water to it to help it along the way. That's worked. Come on then, babies, off you go. Run, run, run. Can you see it? Can you see that running? Love it.
I have gone with the acrylic now because I put far too much water in the base of my pots.
Yeah, I did it the other way around. I put teaspoons of paint in first.
You know I'm not logical.
I love it.
I'm going to drill some up in my pipette now.
I'm going in with some black. Now, maybe I didn't put quite enough water in, but it's okay because I've just drawn up some. There we are. Just literally. Oh, oh. I did put paper down at the bottom to collect this drips.
That's very sensible.
Yeah, did you?
No, that's why I've got paint all over my wooden floors. Right.
I'm loving that. Right, now we're going to
Here
have
with my pipettes.
a few here. That's a scary one.
Might be a little bit thick after the acrylic, so I'm going to add a drop of water. You really are on a 7, aren't you?
I am.
It's amazing what things amuse us, isn't it?
7 is short for a very good time.
Don't think we need to go any further than that.
Right, I just
Still
want
having problems drawing it up.
a bit of red. Bit of red in there.
I love these pipettes, don't get me wrong, but they're not like the ones we had in the chemistry lab.
Well, they weren't expensive, were they? They were literally about £5, and I've got 50 of them.
100 of them.
If anyone wants the link of them, I really did get a lot, and they were from Amazon, and they came really quickly. I can put the link in the.
Ooh! Excuse me.
I'm kind of. I don't want to go crazy. I don't want it to ruin it, but I'm really liking it. What's the verdict, guys? Yay or nay with the drips? You see what you're saying? Oh, it's moving now.
I've gone with a little tear, but I think it's too thick.
Let's have a look.
It's hard judging, isn't it?
Before you use the pipette pullers, I know. I think it would be a mistake to sort of do it all the way. You've got to do it strategically, but
I'm trying to make her look as though she's got tears in her eyes.
well, I've just done one on the corner because I don't want it to run right through her face. But that seems to be working out for me. Where are you putting yours? Right in the corner there.
Yes. Yeah, I've definitely done my white too thick. I'm going to go in with a black next.
Haven't you got clear water with you?
Yeah,
Or just draw up some clear water. That's what I've just done.
I have, and then I've run it through the drip. I think it's different with acrylics.
Sure,
They have very different tendencies.
Yay!
I want to make her lipstick look sort of smudged, as if it's run.
Like it was me the other night. Do you know, my dog has just snuck in while I'm doing this and he's now curled up on my chair.
Oh, Noodle!
Noodle! It's Mummy's chair. It takes the
Oh,
whole...
I think you'll find it's Noodle's chair now.
It's totally taken up the whole chair.
Right, this is drawn up a lot better.
Alright, looking amazing.
Oh, yes.
It's looking alright, isn't it? The drips, they just work. I'm really chuffed with that. And what I'm going to do is, because there's a little bodgy, with my unsteady hand, I'm just going to paint that over so it started where it, yeah, that looks better already. Woo!
I've added a lot more water to my white now.
Now I'm going to take a step back before I paint it again. And have a look. Wow. She's a bit smouldery. Like,
She's smouldery. Smouldery.
Smouldery, yeah, but she's... Oh, no black in here.
Black.
This is Mummy's chair. Dog's really grumbling at me.
How are you doing, Noodle? Have you had a nice day?
Well, it
Rain stop playing
because nobody wanted to take him out, but
no, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't. I love dogs, but not in the rain.
he did go out eventually. Oh, thank you, Liz. Hi, Gina. Nice for you to join us. I think it's about lunchtime now. Last night you said it was lunchtime. Or that just seems so weird. But,
sorry, guys, I can't see any comments.
yeah.
Firstly, I've taken them off so I can see Paula's work, and secondly, can't see them. You know, I just literally can't see them without my specs on.
So I'm going to just blend the drip just a little bit where it started so it's not sort of sticking out. Yeah, pretty good. So, you've been busy doing your mouldings today.
Yes, I had a real mouldings breakthrough. Because I know we'd experimented round at very Chic Emporium when I was there last week.
Yeah.
Because I had this super cabinet and it's absolutely glorious, but lots and lots of embellishment on it. And a lot of the intricate moulding was missing. And I thought it was included when I bought it. I thought it was all there, but it turned out they were bits from something else completely. So what I've had to do is I've put a video onto my page, Manda Louisa Design, if you want to catch up with it.
I've shared it.
But I've had a lot of comments already on that, you know.
Useful.
So taking the moulding, pressing it into Play-Doh. Play-Doh is so malleable, it's great. I did try plasticine, but it was too hard. So putting the moulding into the Play-Doh and then filling it with the 2-part resin mix. And I've been making the moulds. I'm halfway through them now, and then they can be stuck on tomorrow. And once they're painted, you won't know the difference between the wood and the resin. But I mean, that can be done in situ if you've got a piece that you need to take a moulding of something. You can press the Play-Doh on top of it and take the moulding that way. I found it easier because they were just short pieces of wood that were glued on. I found it easier just to take them off and to do it that way. But what a breakthrough! It really, really worked, and I'm so pleased with it.
When you did it in the shop, you didn't even have to, you could have reused the Play-Doh after again, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I have done.
Yeah, just mashed it back up, so it's not like you have to go out and buy a ton of Play-Doh. You can just buy one lot. Yeah,
well, I ended up, because I've got a lot of mouldings to do, I got 4 small pots of Play-Doh. So I'm using kind of 1.5 pot per moulding because that's kind of what it needed. But yeah, it just scrunches up again and reuse it. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have got Play-Doh by the ton out there. If you're got young children, you'll have Play-Doh there somewhere.
That is good to know because there are moulding products on the market. I know Amazing do some, and I'm sure they are amazing, but they're one-off.
If you can make your own, then why not?
Make your own out of a really cheap product.
Yeah.
That's the result.
Abso-blooming-lutely. Right, I'm going in with some yellow. Mellow yellow. So let's whiz this up.
What, you doing the pipette?
Yep. Still on my pipettes.
I don't know if I want. No, I'm going to leave mine with no yellow.
Well, I think yours in general is a bit more subtle than mine. It's more condensed. It's got less colours. I'm just throwing everything at this.
I'll have you know.
Go on.
My palette was very well thought through.
God! Oh my God! I've not only got sprays on the curtains on the patio doors. It's on the ceiling as well. Just as well I don't have a husband. He'd be screaming at me by now.
Well, just while we're on the subject, just so as you know, that my backdrop to where I paint is obviously yours.
Yes.
Well,
I hope you haven't splattered it.
That's what gets. It might have 1 or 2.
It will only add to it. And I'm not dissing the flag there in any way, shape or form. We are painters here. Everything gets painted and splattered.
Yeah. I have got very lazy with the fact that I've got a workshop at work that is specifically, the tablecloth, we bought a sort of, I don't know what you call it. Like a top.
Yeah, so just a vinyl
cloth to go over it, and initially we were being very protective about it and putting cardboard down and so on, and now it's just all painted, and it's okay, it's because it is what it is. And the floor, again, it gets paint on it all the time, and I don't care, it's a working room. So I might have to re-floor it when I leave though. That's a thought.
Yeah.
Didn't think that through.
Well, depends what the new owners would want.
I don't know. And then there's my Alice mural as well. I don't know if I'll have to repaint that.
But let's just say you're not leaving anytime soon in case people get worried.
No. I've got 4 years contract, all right. Well, I'm kind of nearly there because I don't want to mess it up. And it's looking pretty good, if I say so. I did spend a good hour on it this morning correcting the problem.
Yeah, I keep coming back to mine because I need to let drying time with this as well.
My chin was badly distorted. It was wrong. And then the mouth was really wrong, but I'm pleased now. I'm okay with it.
The thing is that it is abstract art. It's not supposed to look... It's supposed to look human-esque, not human, isn't it?
Yeah, but not disproportionate, I don't think. No, I think that would make it look rubbish.
I was trying to be kind.
No, it's okay, because it is now. It's fine. If I've got to look at it on my shop wall, it can't have flaws on it, because otherwise that's all I see.
Do you know what I liked about the original video by the guy whose name I cannot remember?
Oh, enjoy, James. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I did.
Oh, hi, James.
Did realise you weren't here yesterday. You were missed. But yeah, go back and watch, and then have a go and be in touch. And hi, Tammy. Thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, on the original video,
Yeah.
I rather liked, well, when I looked at it, I kind of felt to myself, it looked like a woman looking through a window that had rain on it.
What, yours?
No, his.
Oh, the guy whose video, yeah.
Yeah, the inspirational video. And that's kind of what I really, really liked about it. So I'm trying to sort of get that result with mine. But my drips are dripping a lot slower than his were.
Yeah, my number 7 was short and sweet, to be honest. Because they just all dripped down and then it was over.
Well, it very often is. Kind of sums it all up.
Yeah, hi Terry. Right. That looks great, man. Do I really like that?
Thank you.
I love splats.
I'm loving yours too, although, you know, again, without my specs, I need to come back and I need to see it on a bigger device. But it's looking good. I hope she recovers from that nasty nosebleed though. Sorry. It looks amazing. I deliberately did go for her because, as I say, I just wanted the facial features and I wanted it to look like it was coming through a window. So 2 very, very, very different looks, different painting.
From exactly the same picture.
Yeah. And, you know, yours looks more like Kate Moss than mine does. You know, yours looks more of a true portrait of Kate, I would say. But thankfully mine does at least look like a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or a bloke with red lipstick.
I agree. I'm really enjoying doing the big canvases. So I might well get more big canvases. They are fun, aren't they?
For me, big is the way to go. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, too.
I'm too messy, and when I've got a smaller canvas, even as small as the one you've got, it's like I want to be too precise. I can't let myself go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. So I'm going to finish this tomorrow because I do want some more splash on it, some more. Well, I'll probably stick with it now. Actually, even when we've gone, I want some more drips coming through because I haven't got my final look yet.
Thank you, Terry.
And yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm so pleased that so many people have been joining in. So many people have been saying that they're going to give it a go.
Yep. And did you see on Malia's page on the Mustard?
I love that she turned her into a kind of a redhead.
She's
like
a hot
pinky
girl.
Redhead.
She's a hot girl.
Yeah, she is a hot girl, and she looks really feisty. So yeah, Malia, you're feisty chick.
Yes, with a red lipstick.
I think maybe Malia's picture looks a little like you with that hair.
Well,
maybe that's where she drew her inspiration.
Yeah. Right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to come up with
thank you so much.
Something new for next week. We'll post some pictures of these. Mine's pretty much done, but we'll post some pictures of Amanda when she's done a bit more.
Yeah, probably by the morning mine will be ready. We
will see you tomorrow. Amanda and I are spending the day preparing for Thursday.
Yes.
For the next Paint and a Pint. So we'll see you Thursday.
And no doubt we'll be looking through, various sites and what have you to get inspiration for the next paint class. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on that today too. So, yeah. It's all going on. Do you ever stop? Well, she honestly, every time I see her, she will speak to her. She goes, "Oh, I've got this great idea." I know, it should be my catchphrase. Yeah, I've had this wonderful idea. Hi, Gary. I haven't seen you for ages. And who was that? Gary, an old friend of mine I used to work with. Oh, right. He just jumped onto. You must have seen I was live, but hello. Oh, hi, Gary.
You come in right at the end, mate. So you'll have to rewind to what
It's
you're
over.
doing. But
Game
we're doing
over.
art class.
You missed it.
You know I was always doing art class because when I worked with Gary, I painted a huge mural
Mural.
in the hospital thing that we worked together. He was a nurse with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah,
You'll have to pick out pictures and post them.
I don't think I've got any. That's the trouble. Like, I've done so much artwork over my decades, and I just, it was a time and era when you didn't have cameras, you didn't have phones, you didn't have photographs, and I gave them all away, or I did a mural, and years later it's probably been painted over. I don't know. Who knows? But
Who knows?
no record of it.
Anyway, we will see you live on Thursday at 1 o'clock.
1 p.m. UK time, which is 7 a.m. mid-US time. So
Yeah.
set you alarm.
I keep saying this. We really must get the time zones, because I don't know whether it's Eastern Seaboard or it's, you know, we need to know.
Yeah, I've only got Malia to go on, and she's bang central US.
Yeah,
it's 1
she's
p.m. for
Kansas.
her. 7 a.m. for her, but I guess it's slightly different. But you guys will know, and we're quite, you know, very happy for you to wait for replay, and not expecting you to get up at 7, because I wouldn't get up at 7 for anyone.
Yeah, well, I have to. So yeah, I expect you to get up for 7 watchers. Just saying.
Okay. Thank you for dropping
by.
by,
Bye, guys. Bye. See you soon.
Bye.